Jane Asher pulled her coat tighter, the damp chill of the autumn air clinging to her like a shroud. The Airbnb cottage stood before her, a picture postcard of rustic charm gone wrong. Vintage floral wallpaper, once vibrant, now peeled in mournful strips, revealing the dark secrets beneath. She stepped inside, the scent of freshly baked bread assaulting her senses, a cruel mockery of the unease that settled deep in her bones. Sunlight struggled to penetrate the dusty windows, casting long skeletal shadows that danced with every rustle of wind. The house felt wrong. It wasn't just the dilapidated state of the place, or the unsettling portraits of stern-faced strangers that lined the hallway. It was a feeling, a palpable sense of dread that permeated every corner. The house seemed to watch her, its silence heavy with secrets. As Jane explored, the cottage began to morph, subtly, insidiously. The floral patterns on the wallpaper seemed to writhe. The faces in the portraits twisted into grotesque expressions. The scent of bread intensified, becoming cloying, suffocating. The shadows deepened, reaching out like grasping claws. A chill snaked down her spine as she entered the master bedroom. The air was thick with a musty odor, and the bed was draped in a tattered lace cover. A rocking chair sat in the corner, swaying gently despite the stillness of the air. A floorboard creaked behind her. Jane whirled around, heart pounding, but found nothing. Just the oppressive silence of the house, and the feeling that she was not alone. Days turned into nights as Jane delved deeper into the mystery. She found a hidden diary in the attic, its pages filled with cryptic entries about a family tragedy, a dark secret buried within the walls of the cottage. The more she read, the more the house seemed to react, the shadows growing darker, the whispers louder. One night, as a storm raged outside, Jane found herself drawn to the basement. The air was heavy with the stench of decay, and the only light came from a flickering bulb overhead. In the center of the room, she saw it. A stone altar, stained with what looked like dried blood. A scream caught in her throat as she realized the truth. The cottage wasn't just a place. It was a vessel, a repository of pain and suffering. And she, Jane Asher, had become its latest victim. As the house closed in around her, Jane knew she had to escape. But the cottage wouldn't let her go. It had waited for her, lured her in with its deceptive charm, and now it was ready to claim her soul. The house had become a character in her nightmare, and she was trapped in its sinister embrace.